Good morning, students. Today we are going to start a lesson number 3 kinds of sentences. In a previous lesson, we have studied about a sentence. So let's revise first. So we studied that a sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. Means any group of word which gives you some meaning. That is a sentence. We cannot say to that group of words which is jumbled up. So, jumbled up words which is not giving you any meaning cannot be a sentence. So, you should give some meaning. Another thing is a sentence ends with the full stop, question mark, or an exclamation mark. It will end with full stop if it is a simple sentence. If we ask any question, then we put question mark in the end. If we are showing some feelings, then we have to put exclamatory mark. Now let us start. A sentence is a group of words that makes complete sense. A sentence begins with the capital letter, has a verb, and ends with the full stop, a question mark, or an exclamation mark. Examples: Niharika is a sweet girl. Can you lift this load? What a beautiful house. So you can see in these examples, as I have told you, that we can put full stop, question mark, or exclamatory mark according to the type of the sentence. If the sentence is a simple statement, we are just telling something about a subject, then we have to put full stop. And if we ask any question like this, can you lift this load, then we have to put question mark in the end. Now in the third example, you can see we are showing our feelings. What a beautiful house. It means we are feeling very happy to see a beautiful house. So by putting exclamatory mark, we are showing our feelings of happiness. Okay? A sentence that says or states something is called a statement. Statements are also called assertive sentences. Statements can be either affirmative, means positive, or negative. Now the simple sentences in which we are just telling about any subject, that is called a statement, means simple sentences. So that type of sentences can be positive or negative. Now what is the meaning of positive or negative? Just see these examples. The teacher writes on the blackboard. So this is affirmative, means positive sentence. Positive sentence means when we are telling what the subject does, that is positive, and negative means what the person does not do. So when we use no or not, that is negative, otherwise it is positive. See in the second, the girls were not sitting on the grass. So this is negative sentence. Why? Because you can see here not is written. So whenever we use no or not, so that type of sentence are negative. The boys painted the fence. Affirmative, means positive. My parents are not old. Negative, because here we are using not. So not, negative. So now next type of sentence is interrogative sentence. A sentence that asks a question is called an interrogative sentence. An interrogative sentence ends with the question mark, because here we ask questions. Just see the examples. Do you sell tomatoes? Who is the man standing at the door? Are you not feeling well today? Do you know where the keys are? So here you can see these are all questions. That's why we have ended this interrogative sentence with a question mark. See the third one. A sentence that orders, advises, or requests somebody to do something is called an imperative sentences. The sentences in which we give orders, advices, or requests, that are imperative sentences. See, in order and request, you can notice one thing. Whenever we give order or request, first and third sentence, they generally start with the verb without subject. Like, give me the magazine. Please help me with my homework. Help. Help is the verb, give is the verb. So in imperative sentences, the sentences mostly starts with the verb. But in advice, we can use the subject to whom we are giving advice. That you should not waste water. You should help others. So any advice, order or request are the imperative sentences. Okay. So I hope you have understood the types of sentences very nicely. Now let's practice. First, exercise A. Write S for statements, Q for questions and C for commands in the blanks. See the first one. When will this program end? So you can see this interrogative. This is an interrogative sentence as it is starting with the question word when and there is a question mark in the end. So this is a question. So write on Q. Q for question. Write on Q. Number 2. Stand up, children. So here, which type of sentence is this? Is this statement, question or command? Command means order. This is command. So write on C. Number 3. The earth revolves around the sun. Full stop. So you can see here this is a simple statement having subject, verb and object. So this is a statement. Write down S. Number 4. Bananas are sold in this market. Full stop. Again full stop. It means it is a statement. Why? Because it is a simple statement as there is a subject, verb, object. We are just telling something about the subject bananas. So it is a simple statement. Go to your barracks, soldiers. So this is a command given to the soldiers. And you can notice because this is a command I have told you. So request and orders mainly begins with verb. So this sentence is starting with the verb go. Okay, so this is imperative sentence and this is the order given to the soldier. So this is command. Write down C. So 1 to 5 I have told you. 6 to 10 you have to do it yourself. That is your homework. Now see B exercise. You have to put full stop or question mark at the end of the following groups of words. See the first one. If it is a simple statement, put full stop. Order or request, put full stop. Question mark will come only when we ask question. So first one is I love to go for swimming on weekends. So put full stop. This is a simple statement. Crawling babies are very adorable. Simple sentence. Put full stop. Next, which of these boys won the medal? Question mark. So 3 we have done and rest 3 is your homework. Good luck. Bye bye.